Only good things can happen in college.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with the Boys franchise.
What do you mean you don't love seeing middle-aged women post Minion memes on Facebook?
No, I don't actually.
It's not Marvel perfect. It's just Sony okay. And you know, you just kind of...
Hello, fancy people. Welcome
Howdy.
to another episode of the Nerd Edification Hour. I'm Caleb.
I'm Seth.
We have Seth here.
And I'm Lindsay.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh.
There we go.
Yay. I'm Lindsay.
Yeah. All right. And in today's episode, we have a couple of entertainment news, little tidbits, and Lindsay's going to kind of lead the charge on that one. Like with ShangChi. I'm talking about some ShangChi
So ShangChi
news.
has now become...
Hold on, wait, not yet.
shut
Hold on. And then I'm leading a bunch of Nintendo news this week. We had a Nintendo Direct past last week. Interesting stuff. And then, of course, we'll have some comic book stuff that both Lindsay and Seth will lead the charge on. Then Seth also has a meme of the week.
I do.
And it was weird.
It's not.
It's kind of weird.
It's cultured.
And then, of course, I have like one little anime topic, and then I'll round off the show with just one little piece of gaming news. So, now, Lindsay, let's go ahead and get started. What do you got for us? No, you're fine. You're fine.
Shang-Chi is becoming the highest grossing domestic box office hit since the beginning of the pandemic. And as you know, we've had a lot of movies come out and fail. So it's really nice to see something actually succeed after the pandemic. So I'm excited, also holding AMC stock. I'm like, yes. So fingers crossed it gets better. But yeah, I still haven't seen it yet.
What?
But I've seen like garbage artsy films recently. So yeah.
Let's go back to that one thing you were talking about with like since the pandemic, a lot of films have failed. Is that because that they were bad films or because of COVID?
I think it's mainly COVID. I mean, I haven't really remembered anything yet that came out recently because people have been too scared to
Cruella
release.
de Vil or whatever.
Cruella de Vil was fun though.
Was it?
It was
I don't know.
fun.
I haven't seen. I just saw the dog.
It's fun.
Murder
Jungle
her
Book,
mom.
not so much. But
Dude, what
that's
was the
another
Jungle
thing.
Book movie that came out?
no, not Jungle Book. Jungle Cruise.
Oh, Jungle Cruise.
It's a
okay.
jungle movie.
All right. I was like,
Jungle Cruise. My God.
I've been living under a
Another
rock.
one.
This
but-
show is how I keep my news. But, yeah.
Oh, Free Guy. Free Guy came out. Free Guy is probably the best. I think should have won the title of the highest grossing because that's probably the best film I've
I
seen
want to watch it
in years.
I don't know where
I
I
haven't
did
seen
It's
it.
a nerd film.
It
It's a
is.
gaming
I
film.
really.
It's for everybody. Even if you're not a gamer, it's for everybody. If you're a romantic comedy lover, it's also a romantic comedy as well. Because we know Ryan Reynolds is very genius in the way he makes films, is he makes it for everybody in some weird way. So, I don't know. That was just genius. And I'm a huge Taika Waititi fan. I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. And they brought so many cool references to not only games, but to like Avengers and stuff. And if you know, you know. But oh, it's so good. I highly recommend that over anything else that's out right now. But
Alrighty. That'll be my next thing I see. I promise. What's next? What's Carnage looking like?
so Carnage is having some crazy reviews. Some are saying it's just not crazy reviews. They're just saying it was just as fun and messy as the last one. So I'm just happy about that because like I enjoyed the last one. You know, it's like it's not perfect. It's not Marvel perfect. It's just Sony okay. And you know, you just kind of like expect what you can from Sony, and then you're like, okay,
That's fair.
this is fun.
Sony okay.
Like
Alright.
it's something you watch with a friend or something, and you're just like, you love to make fun of it. So it does the job.
Huh. So pretty much same as the last movie, almost. Okay.
That's what the reviews have said. I haven't gone yet, but
Okay.
I thought we would touch on that. Speaking of bad reviews,
Oh no.
so I've been waiting on this movie forever, and it's coming out at a really weird time, September. It should come around Christmas, but maybe that's because they think it's so crappy.
Well, they would have to deal with Spider-Man around Christmas.
That's true. Dear Hansen, the Broadway musical, was huge on Broadway. I saw it on Broadway, cried the whole time, loved it. I didn't see it with Ben Platt, though. I saw it with his understudy, which was better. But, so I think this was weird. Everybody was, like, having a controversy about how he's, like, 28 and he looks 40. And there's a bunch of TikTok memes about it. But yeah, it's not good. The reviews are just awful. They're like, why did they cut so many things? Why does it not make sense? And it's completely different than the Broadway play, and it just feels like a selfish thing to make Ben Platt's career go better. So, don't see that. Go see Free Guy instead.
Go see Free Guy.
That's the Nerd Edification Hour endorsement right there. What's this about James Bond?
Oh yeah, so that's also coming around the corner. I think this month. Of October, next month. It's going to be Daniel Craig's last James Bond, so we don't know who's going to be next. It could be a woman. We've been hearing it's not. I don't know. They're thinking about changing the. I mean, they're not going to tell us till 2022, which whatever, fine.
Everything's happening in 2022,
right? So I mean, we waited for No Time to Die? Yeah, No Time to Die for ever. So, I mean, we waited for a lot of films forever, but I remember I lived in LA back in 2020 and 2019, so I remember seeing the posters, and I'm like, that's weird. That's a whole nother lifetime. So, yeah, that's coming out soon, finally.
How would they do would they name, for a woman James Bond, would they name it Jamie Bond or something like that, or Jesse Bond?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not the writer.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. Have they ever explained how the different James Bonds work, or is it their own little separate universes or something like that?
I think so. I think they're separate universes.
Okay, I was just curious. I've never been the biggest. I've seen a couple of James Bond's movies, but I haven't really been following along.
I'm not the biggest fan. I just thought that'd be a little nerdy.
No, yeah.
I've seen that little bit where it's a little spyglass, and he walks in front of it.
That's not a spyglass.
Well, it's whatever it is.
That's
a little circle.
It's a gun.
Is it a gun? That makes so much more sense.
It's a barrel of a gun.
It's a circle, and I've seen that part. That's it.
I just remember playing the N64 Golden Gun and getting my butt kicked by all the older kids because they wanted to play the shooter on the Nintendo. But anyways, me being sad, I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. So, what about the boys? Are they back in town?
The boys are back in town with a spin-off. A spin-off by Michelle Fazekas and Tara Butters. I don't know if I don't think there's an article. Yeah, there's not a trailer yet. They did the fail Agent Carter ABC show that was kind of crap. Because, I mean, nothing, I'm not trying to shade on them. I'm just saying I hope this is going to be better for them. They were left with a crappy concept with little information. But this time, this sounds kind of interesting. It kind of sounds like Sky High because it's going to be set in college. And
only good things can happen in college.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with the Boys franchise.
And they said it's going to have the same heart and the same raunchiness and the same satire as the Boys, but it's going to be in college, and it's also going to be like college and the Hunger Games, which doesn't sound fun.
No, it's what is it?
It is the
last
Boys.
super person to survive college actually gets to be the superhero. That's so weird.
Oh gosh, that's probably what it is.
I like it.
Welcome to the superhero Hunger Games. I hope you're invincible, otherwise you're gonna die probably. Haha. It's just like
X-Men college Hunger Games. Let's go.
Speaking of Invincible, what a good show that was. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's such a good show.
I have. Okay. It's great. I do recommend it, but only if you're 18 or older.
No, let your kids see it. It's such a good show.
No, it's so violent.
Oh, I wish I would have
so
seen
violent.
that earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Every year I grew up without seeing that show was a year lost. That was such a good show. Okay.
So, Seth, you have something.
Not much.
Something this is your favorite show of all time. Please tell us about it.
Well, it's okay. It's not my favorite. You like chess? I don't know. The Queen's Gambit is a show on Netflix. It's this woman that plays chess. She does well at it. But it was a pretty popular show.
She takes drugs?
Huh?
She takes drugs?
Does she
does take drugs while she plays chess.
What?
There's some symbolism there, but it was a cool show. It was good. It probably won an Emmy. The producers confirmed this week that it will not be getting a season 2 because they wrapped up the story how they wanted to.
How did you have a season 2?
Huh?
For that? How do you follow that up?
I mean, you could always make a season 2 for anything. I feel like we've had enough franchises that just wanted to make money and do that. I feel like you can never question the possibility for a season 2. So that's cool. They were content with their story and they finished it.
Speaking of that, the main actress, Anya Taylor-Joy, is going to be in a movie that comes out next month. Sorry,
yep.
October.
Oh.
I've actually been waiting for this. I forgot to mention this. Last Night in Soho, which has Thomasin McKenzie from Jojo Rabbit, and then Matt Smith from Doctor Who in it as a murderer, so that's fun.
Cool.
That same person we are actually going to talk about a little later during Nintendo News because she's going to be in another movie. We're talking about. Don't spoil it
The
yet.
Queen's
Hold
Gambit
on.
one?
No.
We'll get to it later.
Shh, hold on. Just
Okay.
calm your excitement. All right. Speaking of, now we get to move on to my section, and let me just gush about everything while these two probably like, what is going on? Nintendo news. Big old Nintendo Direct. Just want to touch on a couple of quick highlights and a couple of more one or two in-depth discussions happening, especially with, again, that movie I was talking about earlier. So Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is, I don't know if it's this sequel as well, but might just be the first game. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, so if you're a fan of that and you want to play it portably, I have heard good things about it. You get to kind of customize your own little person. You could be like a marauder. I don't know if you could be a bounty hunter, but I know you could be a Jedi or a Sith or something like that.
That came out this year?
No.
Oh.
No. This is an old game
Okay.
that they're pretty much porting, and yeah, apparently it has pod racing in it. I don't know. I think it's an old game. I believe so. I'm not too.
It looks
Yeah.
like a very old
Okay,
game.
I'm getting confirmation that yes, it is an old game. The Castlevania Advanced Collection is also coming to the Switch. I believe it's also on Steam, which I found it interesting that it's happening. But it's, I think, a couple of Game Boy games that they had, and I'm not really sure. I'm actually not too familiar with the Castlevania franchise, but it has a neat little rewind feature just for ease of play, and I have heard good things about all 4 games in this collection. Still no Symphony of the Night, though, please. I want Symphony of the Night on a current-gen console so I can finally play it. But anyway. ActRaiser, I can't read that last part. Renaissance? Is that a Renaissance?
Renaissance.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought this was cool. It is also a kind of remaster of an old game that they are bringing to the Switch. It's very interesting. It's like you walk on this little 2D, on the 2D levels for like combat and everything. And then you have Overworld, which is like a real-time strategy. It's really all I have to say about it. It's out right now, but I'm actually quite excited to take a look at that. Here we go. Play the next trailer. Just go ahead. Do it. Metroid. 10 days from now. 10 days. Yes, Seth, you knew this was coming. 10 days from now. This thing I have been waiting for I don't know how long. Years to like get to the next point in Samus Aran's story. Super excited. This game looks really good. All the haters can go home and cry about it. Like, look how beautiful this thing is. And this is like a air quote 2D, like 2.5D kind of Metroid game, but look at it. Like this is like an actual 2D HD Metroid game. I'm super excited.
Huh.
Look how beautiful it is.
It does look good.
All the haters can go hate under a rock somewhere. Some triangle strategy game. It's I don't know. A lot of people have been
hype that one
a lot of people have been. I don't know if they've been waiting for this one, but it looks neat. It's like a pixely art style, but they called it like HD pixel. I don't even know what they call it. But they're just gonna stick with the name Triangle Strategy.
Okay. I didn't see all
which
the
is
triangles.
weird. So, and then this next one took me completely by surprise. I don't know if you guys are Kirby fans, but this new Kirby game, as they keep rolling the trailer, actually probably skip ahead just a little bit. Skip ahead for me just a little bit. I want to skip ahead just a little bit more. Okay, there.
There's our boy.
So give it a minute. I was like, oh, it's a new Kirby game, while I was watching the Direct. And then all of a sudden...
He gets a gun.
Hold on. No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
Kirby gets a gun.
All of a sudden... There you go, look. Oh. It's a 3D Kirby game.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't they always been 3D?
No.
Oh.
I mean, they've had a 3D look, at least some of the newer ones have, but this is a fully 3D Kirby game that you just go around an apocalyptic wasteland and you just do what Kirby does and you find out why he's here, I guess. I don't know.
That's fun.
I'm excited for this. This looks cool. Like, and the Warp Star. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, that blew me by surprise. I was like, yes, I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Kirby's a fun person thing.
And this one also took me by surprise. I just kind of want to point it out. The Chocobo Grand Prix is basically Mario Kart, but it has Final Fantasy characters in it, including a Chocobo. I was simultaneously like, wow, that is the dumbest yet also kind of the funnest looking thing I think I've seen in a while. It's really weird, but it is kind of just a Mario Kart clone. But the way that the items work remind me of the Lego racing game, in which you pick up if you pick up 3 reds or something like that, you'd launch a giant fireball. Or if you pick up 3 blues, you get to I don't know. It's like spell based instead of item based. Pretty cool. I don't know.
Pretty cool, yeah.
It was
Pretty cool.
I don't know if I'll get it or not. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, Splatoon 3. Gosh, they've past few years it's just been they've pumped these games out. Seems like each console generation, one right after the other. 3 is more of a post-apocalyptic wasteland kind of setting, but it looks like we get some new supers, like a robot crab that I want to drive. And then we get a Spider-Man looking thing. No, not that. Did they skip it? No, they haven't gotten to it yet. Never mind. There's there you go, a Spider-Man ink squid power that I don't know. It's gonna work. It looks to be fun. I'll probably get it. I've liked the last 2, though I dropped them. I don't really stick with them because the later levels that you get kind of get too grindy. And then one thing that took everybody by surprise, very welcome though. I don't know if you guys know about Bayonetta. Skip ahead in the trailer just a little bit. This is kind of like an intro cutscene. I probably should have skip ahead a little bit more. You got these things that aren't angels or demons. We don't really know what they are. Skip ahead just a little bit more for me.
I always feel so bad for the...
There you go. That right... They had a fake out with another game, that dog right there is in another Platinum game. And I was like, yo, we get an Astral Chain 2? It's awesome, but it is not. Because right about there, I was like, nope, this is Bayonetta. Bayonetta's such a fun game. And her outfit looks pretty dope too in this one. I'm excited. I can't wait for next year when they're actually going to announce a release date. Alrighty. I know it's long-winded, but we're almost through. We're almost through to the fun part. The final Smash character. Go ahead. It's.
Oh. Sad COVID-19 message.
Oh no! Did it break?
Oh, there we go. Another Smash.
Oh no! This was okay. This was just all the characters and everything. Sorry. I could have sworn I linked the one thing where they talk about the time and date. No, that's not that. Anyways, on October 5th, Sakurai will unveil his final Smash Brothers character, which is a big deal. I'm kind of nervous. I wonder who it's going to be. There's a lot of pressure on this last character that people, the Smash communities wanted specific characters.
They're not adding any more after this?
Yeah. Supposedly, this is the last character. And this may be the last Smash thing maybe ever. I doubt it because Smash makes Nintendo a lot of money.
Yeah.
But Sakurai will be giving his presumably final presentation.
Interesting.
October 5th. Can't wait. Also, same week Metroid comes out. But anyways. But I will sit there and watch in anticipation to see who it is. I'm afraid. Interesting thing for those who haven't quite gotten back into the modern games. Nintendo Switch Online. Go ahead and roll that part.
Cool.
I hope it's up. They're doing a Nintendo? Nope. That's okay. This is the Monster Hunter thing, though. I guess I could talk about it. No, they're doing their DLC. They're having some new monster come in and just be a menace to society, I guess. He looks really weird. Looks pretty cool. But they're bringing Nintendo 64 games to the Nintendo Online, kind of like they're doing with the SNES and everything.
Cool.
Don't have specific dates. It's also sometime in October. You can kind of add it to your online plan. So if you want to play like Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, Mario 64, F-Zero X, I can't wait to play that again. That's so fun. And funnily enough, Banjo-Kazooie is actually going to be back on a Nintendo system for the longest time, technically. I think it's the original N64 version. I don't think Microsoft would give them the enhanced version. But so that is really cool. So, you know, I like Mario Kart 64. I think maybe Mario Golf. I'm not sure. But we've actually been asking for Nintendo 64 support for the longest time on the Switch. So I'm excited.
That's cool.
Now, let me take a drink of water before we move on to our next topic.
I wish I had water.
Before we begin, I hope that link works. It should go to the timestamp about when they talk about the Mario movie in the Direct, because there's no specific trailer. Or at least I hoped it would. I hoped it would work. Maybe it didn't work.
Moment of truth.
Huh?
Said moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Does it work? Does the link work? No, did not. That's quite unfortunate. That's really weird. Try to find the time.
In that 45
Because
minute.
I need to talk about this. It should be around.
If you're a real Nintendo fan,
No,
you
it
just
doesn't
know
say.
where
Wow.
it is.
Maybe when I changed the link to make it look all fancy in the Google Doc, it actually changed what.
How do you make it look fancy?
I don't know. Google
just
Doc sometimes says like, "Hey, do this thing," but I can kind of pull it up here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see 1 second. I do know. How are your feelings on Chris Pratt voicing Mario
What?
in the upcoming Illumination animated Mario movie?
I didn't know he was
I'm
doing
actually interested to see what
You see-
happens.
Can you see Chris Pratt doing a Mario impression?
With enough dialect coaching, anything is possible.
that. I like Chris Pratt. I think he's. I would never assume him as Mario, but you know, if he wants to do it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little link works on my phone,
That's no
so.
problem. You
So
just
see
want
ya.
to show you the video on your phone.
Well,
and
so see, here you go. You
then
have
just zoom
Chris
into that
Chris
that
Pratt's son.
amazing
I don't know,
resolution.
get one of the. Miyamoto called him son. It was funny. Not funny, but that's just how they address people. Anybody want to zoom in? Anybody? Anybody want to zoom in? I don't know which camera it is. Point me towards the camera. That is okay.
Not camera time.
See if you could zoom in.
Maybe that one.
Tell Seth, you're making no.
I'm confused.
Not
Oh.
two.
Oh,
Okay,
wrong
I
one.
guess not.
Oh. Ah.
Oh no, did it break? Wait a minute. Hold on. We'll get this. There we go. This is the spirit of Nerd Edification Hour, is just pure chaos. There we go. See, Chris Pratt is going to be voicing Mario. And then, speaking of, you could, okay, I was about to say, change the cameras so they're not. There we go. The Taylor-Joy or whatever her name is.
Anya Taylor-Joy?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
she'll
you
be
go.
Peach?
She'll be
Okay.
Peach.
I
Anya
see
Taylor-Joy's Peach. I don't know how her voice acting is going to be, because remember, this is animated.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's Luigi
so
again?
Luigi is.
Seth Rogen.
Is he?
I don't know.
Nuh-uh. Oh, okay.
No, he's Charlie Day.
Oh.
Charlie
I'm
Day.
just guessing.
Oh. I would have cast Bill Hader, but whatever.
You know what?
He's like the best voice actor.
But then we get to who the heck is Bowser?
Jack Black.
Jack Black is going to play Bowser.
Of course he is.
That's perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's perfect.
Like, I think everybody agrees that Jack Black is actually the perfect person to voice as Bowser. I don't know what it is.
Talent.
Talent, yeah.
Talent.
And then we have, what's his face as, so Keegan Michael Key
my boy.
is going to be
My
playing
boy.
Toad.
Oh, let's go.
Of all people.
That made my day.
I don't know what,
I love
I don't know what that's about.
He will steal the show. It will be the Toad show. It
but
won't be
just-
Mario anymore.
Toad has a high-pitched voice. I don't see that coming out of him or...
That's the point. Oh wait, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
So apparently Donkey Kong is going to be in the movie as well. Like, this whole thing just got spilled, and Seth Rogen is going to be playing Donkey Kong.
He's gonna smoke a huge joint and then he's gonna do it. That's how he acts.
He's
It's
Donkey
like
Kong.
He does that
He's-
on camera.
He's going to smoke a banana. That's how
Or a
that...
banana.
And,
That's what right now.
and then we have a couple more, like Charles Martinet, who actually voices like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, Wario, Waluigi. He voices all of them. He's going to be making a cameo appearance in the movie, apparently. So
No.
he voices a lot of people. And then we have,
Fred Armisen? They got Fred Armisen and not Bill Hader. Okay.
yeah, but he's Cranky Kong.
Cranky Kong.
So he's like, I could go into what like Cranky Kong's all about, but
we love Fred Armisen.
yeah,
He's hot.
Sebastian. Well, I don't even know how to say his last name, but anyways, he's gonna be Spike, and then Kevin Michael Richardson's gonna be Kamek, which I guess is. Which brings us to a topic of discussion that I kind of want to bring up. And mostly Illumination's pretty bad at this,
Yeah.
but it's like, that's cool. I don't know how.
I know why they're making it. Because Nintendo World will be opening in Universal Hollywood as well as Florida, maybe Florida? I know it'll be in California though. I've seen the production. Not production. Construction.
Mhm.
So that's probably why they're going to advertise
Yes, but
the Mario World.
the
Whatever.
thing is, they asked Illumination to make them an animation, but Illumination's really bad about like just kind of wanting money. I don't know if he's like, the first Despicable Me movie like is a good example. Like, that was a good movie, but apparently a lot of people liked the Minions. So what'd they do?
Oof.
They tried to milk the Minion part of the franchise for everything it's worth, and kind of like,
And it gave us all PTSD of Minions.
yeah, pretty much. Now we can't go on Facebook without seeing
What do you
Minions.
mean you don't love seeing middle-aged women post Minion memes on Facebook?
No, I
That
don't
is-
actually.
That is the pinnacle of Facebook humor. What are you talking about?
Like,
Gosh.
no. But the other thing is, like, a big argument a lot of people are making is that Illumination didn't get any, like, actual voice actors for the movie. They just got a bunch of celebrities, which,
That's all you
not
need.
saying that celebrities can't voice act. It's just, it's kind of like
Some can't.
some really can't. Others are pretty good. I know Chris Pratt was actually in the Lego movie, so I don't doubt his talent. I just really don't see him as a Mario.
Yeah.
But maybe he did an excellent job. I don't know. We'll have to find
Probably
out.
sent a good audition, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not just by name.
So that was kind of like the thing that took the controversy, like, anyways, portion of the internet for a while. Wow, we are really, really close on time, aren't we? Already. So moving on, Seth, talk about, wait, no, this is still me. Never mind. It's still me. Let's actually go ahead and skip over. Let's go ahead, Seth, you do your thing. And talk about Pokemon Unite. I'm gonna skip over
Yeah,
the last 2 bits.
Pokemon Unite is a game that came out on the Switch. I think it was sometime this year,
Mhm.
and it's pretty fun. It's
It was like last month.
maybe. Okay.
I'm
So,
telling you it was last month.
It might have
Go
been.
ahead.
But it's kind of like League of Legends, but Pokemon simplified down on a mobile version on the Switch. And then recently they released it on iOS and Android, which is very fun. I have been playing it lately. I'm like level 10.
Really?
Clowning on some 10-year-olds. It's a lot of fun. I like it because it combines my two favorite things in life, which is Pokemon and bullying 10-year-olds online. And
Gosh.
so both of those together really just streamlines the process. But it's a fun game. It's it's a little wacky. It's whatever.
I didn't know you were
They
a
got-
Pokemon fan.
You didn't?
No,
Wow, it was my whole childhood.
you never talked to me about it.
I don't talk to you about my childhood,
I
but
know.
they have big updates planned for the future, adding some stuff. They had like a 50-question survey out for like players to answer stuff.
Hmm.
So pretty cool. It's made by Tencent, which is annoying, but like other than that, it's pretty cool.
It's like, yeah.
At this point, do you just feed into the monopoly? Who knows?
Do you continue to fund the air quote actual evil corporation of the world? I don't know.
Well,
probably.
I'm not paying the money. My like I said, the payment to me is ruining kids' days because I'm better. It also feeds into my complex. Moving on with Pokemon news, though, this is one that I thought was interesting. So Pokemon and Oreo had a collaboration, a crossover product. I didn't know about this. This came out pretty recently this month.
Yep.
So Pokemon and Oreo, it's Pokemon faces on an Oreo.
Oh, no colors or anything?
No colors.
Well,
it's
no.
just Pokemon faces on the Oreo. It's pretty cool.
I was hoping like for like a yellow one and then like
But the thing is Seth is talking about, and I've
But
seen
what's
it.
fun about it is because if there's anything consistent with adults who play Pokemon online, or the not adults, but like the collectors of it, the Pokemon community, I don't know what it is, but it has a huge like collectors thing where people will collect and resell anything for really high prices. And so, like, I think that's how it works. Is
imagine just eating those 13,000.
Yeah, right.
I never knowing.
Like, oh no, I ate Mew.
Yeah,
but it tasted so good.
They have like 16 different ones, and Mew is one of them, and he's like rare.
Yeah.
And so
well,
they're reselling it.
He's
on
only
eBay.
rare if you notice. I mean, if you, yeah.
Could you imagine though, like you're just eating it, you read that article, you're mid-bite into a Mew cookie? That's tough. I'd be so sad.
Oh, Mew. Must taste really good.
Also, don't Oreos aren't they perishable
Mm-hmm.
when they expire after a while? I mean, is it noticeable? Like, I don't know if it's gonna grow mold.
I don't think it'll grow mold or anything. Especially
not.
like if you vacuum seal it or whatever. I think it'll be okay.
Seal my Oreo.
But I've
It's
never.
on display.
I don't know. Let's go ahead and try. We're gonna leave an Oreo cookie on the desk here.
Time lapse.
Pokemon
Specifically a Mew one.
Oh
we're
my
gonna
gosh.
find a Mew cookie. We're gonna
You
leave
got
it
13K?
on the desk, and we're gonna just we're gonna watch it and see if it just dissolves.
Maybe we should like all buy one to find the Mew.
I was actually thinking about that. I might go to the
Ooh.
store, try to actually find a Mew.
I might let you go to the store. That's a good, yeah.
All right,
Reduce
moving
the
on.
production budget by like 20.
The show will run forever now that we have this Mew cookie. Let's move on to comic news. What's going on, Lindsay? What's happening?
So episode 8 of Marvel's What If Ultron 1 premieres tomorrow night. I think we have a link to the trailer, or do we not?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Ah.
Oh, it's a computer.
Oh, is this Loki? Oh, no.
Oh, that must be like the intro. I don't know. I've been meaning to actually sit down and watch the Marvel's What If. But this is If Ultron 1. That's actually kind of crazy.
Oh, that'd be depressing.
Oh,
no.
So it's like.
So what if you want to be more stressed out, basically?
Yeah,
So it's
pretty
like
much.
alternate
Ways
that it could have gone.
This is like the alternate timeline stuff happening, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
I gotta sit down and watch it because I'm like interested in that stuff. And what's next? What's the next trailer?
So we got Eternals, Marvel final trailer, which I think comes out in November.
I haven't even seen the first
Oh, goodness.
trailer of this.
You've been living under a rock.
I mean, I know about it. I guess I'm just not as excited. I don't know.
Me neither. I mean, like,
They haven't really done a whole lot to hype it up for me.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
with Shang-Chi, at least you saw it at the beginning of watching another movie or something like that. I haven't seen any movie trailers. Or
well, I'm like not a big fan of what's her name. She's the main one here. She's blonde. What's her name?
Her? No, not her. She's not.
Forgot her name. I don't know why. She was in Maleficent.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Thank you.
Oh, really?
I'm not a big fan of her. I don't know why.
Huh.
It's just like maybe there's something about her that I hate about myself. I don't know. And that's probably like my insecurity, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of Angelina Jolie, so I'm like kind of bored by the Eternals. And I'm also not a fan of what's his name, that other comedian in it, but because he had a really bad movie about like a Uber driver and I hated it. So I don't like him. He's in the Eternals too. So I'm just like, it's whatever. I don't know if I want to see that.
But what if it connects to the overall plot of the next happening?
Well, what bothers me about the concept of Eternals is they're just this huge Deus Ex Machina of like, oh, well, they could have saved everybody and we wouldn't have had everything. And so now they're here. And so now they're going to be used for this Deus Ex Machina thing of like coming in at the last second. to save everything. So, like, we're having our multiverse. I just feel like they're going to come and ruin it. They're just going to come in and ruin the Doctor Strange movie and ruin the Spider-Man movie because they have all the power. And I'm just like, I'm not about that. You know? I mean, maybe they will, maybe they won't. That's how I feel.
All right, Seth, what is happening with Hawkeye? We got a release date now?
Maybe.
It says on the paper.
Yeah, you put my name beside it.
November 24th.
You're supposed to have read this.
Sir?
I read this? So Marvel Studios is releasing Hawkeye. I'm going to pretend like I know what this is. So Hawkeye, he's kind of like Arrow, but Marvel. He shoots a bow and arrow. He's really a family man, and he's one of the 2 people in the Avengers who's a person and not like a god or something. So they really got to find a way to incorporate him into the movies. But otherwise, he's pretty cool. Got a good jawline.
I thought this was him breaking away from the movies.
This is him breaking away from the movies.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Like
I honestly thought that this is him retiring. I don't see how he's coming back.
Yeah, so he's retiring.
Oh, is he though?
Sure, but he has a movie. I remember at one point in one of the Avengers movies, he was wearing like a cloak in like the alleyway, being like mysterious.
Yeah,
like,
they
had like
showed
some
that.
middle school edge going on.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Yeah. He was like what every middle schooler that wears a black
like
hoodie wants to be.
Some samurais or something.
Yeah. That was a cool part. I don't know if that's related to this
movie.
movie.
And then Haley Steinfeld just swoops.
It's not a movie. It's a series.
It's not a movie. It's a really cool series.
Disney Plus.
Oh, surprise!
Oh, we are getting a Loki season 2, FYI.
Yes.
Nice.
I hope so.
I haven't seen season 1.
They better. You can't just leave me hanging like that. At least give me a movie or something.
I haven't watched Marvel since Infinity Game.
Why not?
Infinity Wars. Shoot.
You are
Infinity Game.
You are drowning, sir.
Endgame.
You just like merge the
Endgame.
two.
Endgame.
Merge the two.
That's gonna be the finale. When
All right.
So
combine
now
the
you're going to
multiverses.
introduce our next Marvel thing that
Yeah,
you
that
haven't
also
seen
has a date.
or don't care about.
Well, I'm scared to mess this one up.
You can't mess this one up.
You can't mess it up like Tom Holland spoils it. So.
Wow.
Yeah, Tom Holland does. Okay, so Spider-Man: No Way Home is a movie that exists, or that is coming out. Here's the teaser trailer for it. He's away from home, and there's no way to get back home. So you see, we got a Spider-Man, and we got my girl from Shake It Up, 2012
Zendaya.
Zendaya, and they are out here laying on a roof like Gen Z kids want to do.
Is that what Gen Z kids want to do?
Probably.
Not
I feel like
really.
you could add a lo-fi edit to that with like a filter, and that's
I
a cool
thought
Instagram
it was
gif.
the Gen Alpha that wants to.
What is
Bringing
Gen
back
Alpha?
Jameson again. What is his name?
Are they? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I was surprised when he showed up, and then he's all like, "Bah!"
So
He's like, "No."
The last movie before this was Far From Home, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And now there's No Way Home.
Yep.
I like
Yep.
it. I like
And
the
the
home
next
thing.
one after that's going to be No
Go-
Home.
The
No more
multiverse.
home.
I thought it was going to be Going Home.
Or Home Alone.
Or Home
Ooh.
Home Alone.
Can you imagine a Spider-Man movie where he has to fight off Marv and
It'd be pretty short.
Harry and Marv? There you go, Harry and Marv, and like throw paint buckets at them. Home Alone, Spider-Man. They're pretty fun.
I
I'd
saw
watch
that as
it.
a meme. That's why I said that.
I'd watch it. All right, Seth.
All right, cool. So we have our nerd vocab.
No.
What?
Meme of the week.
Meme of the
Our
day.
nerd. Oh, I wrote that wrong. We
Meme
have
of
our
the
nerd
day.
meme of the day. Read the text on the bottom. It's the
Okay.
meme of the day.
Okay.
And the meme of the day,
Okay, yeah.
which is really meme of the week.
It's so many.
for this
It
week.
just keeps going.
This is what I stare at. So, meme of the week or day that I chose is "What the dog doing?" And you can roll that original Vine. Now you need the audio for this, so I didn't really think this
Well,
part
no,
through.
I'll feel. Hey man, give me a minute. Yeah, I want a minute. What the dog doing?
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go. So that's the Vine it was inspired off of. That came out, back whenever Vine existed.
2014, 2015.
There you go. But this "What the dog doing?" that audio clip has kind of resurfaced more so recently, and it's just been a great meme. I love it. The idea is just anytime you see a dog online, every comment section, it's probably less now, but every comment section is just going to be "What the dog doing?"
Is this? I don't find. I mean, it.
It might be less now. It was definitely more relevant whenever I saw this, but there's don't worry about the video because that's audio.
Also audio, yeah.
But you can do the second picture. You just go through the pictures. There's a few picture formats. It's mainly video. What the dog doing?
What did the dog
Oh,
do?
go back. What the dog doing?
What
He was
are they doing?
exploiting the working class. That's like some more self-ironic type.
But
type
that's
meme.
not funny.
No, that's really.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of cute.
Oh, well,
but
no, that's just funny to me. But then, so go to the comment section, if you will. But this is what like all I saw for a while. It's just on YouTube videos where there's a dog. Everyone trying to be unique, not unique. What the dog doing? And then if you go to the rant right after this, I've seen a couple of these too, which I really like. It's just like, guys, why are you saying what the dog doing? I don't like it.
Now that's funny.
And then you can do the last one, which I think is really a problem in our society.
People always asking what the dog doing, never how the dog doing.
It's
Aw,
true.
They never ask.
Poor pupper.
But yeah, what the dog doing? I don't know if it's that relevant anymore, but it's sprung up. I think. I don't know. I like it. It gives me joy.
All right. Well, let's round off the show with a couple of well, no. Seth has one last thing at the very end. I recently finished Star Wars Visions. If you are a Star Wars fan, or if you like anime but are not a Star Wars fan, I would highly suggest it. Mainly, though, I've heard from just pure Star Wars fans that they hate this.
Okay.
Really?
Because it does everything that they don't like when talking about the Force and Jedi and everything.
Oh.
Like, it's so over the top and like stylized. Like, look at that. Like,
It has to be.
I know, but like, look at it.
Yeah,
it looks good,
cool.
and I
You
give
know those
it.
Star Wars fans always being
I know.
so
It's like
particular about how they feel about
the
certain things.
the main threat to the Star Wars franchise are the Star Wars fans themselves.
That's true.
That is
1,000%
because-
true, honestly.
They don't want anything new.
Well, also Kathleen Kennedy, but that's another thing.
Yeah. But all the stories were pretty good. I highly recommend it if you are even somewhat the least bit interested. It is an anthology.
Is Dr. G a fan? Have you
I
showed her
keep
this yet?
recommending
You
it
should
to
show
her.
it to
I don't think
She
she's
is
gone
the
to
biggest
watch
Star
it
Wars
yet.
fan.
No, yes, she is huge. A Star Wars fan. I don't know. Go watch it, and tell me what you think about it. If you want to come hate, well, you can hate because I still like it. There.
I'm gonna watch it and then hate on it next week.
All
I
right,
got you.
fine.
Just to hate on it.
But yeah, it's an anthology, so probably won't be seeing anything like that anytime soon again. But and then just a quick thing. I am streaming this on Tuesdays. I'm telling you, Neo: The World Ends With You. It's a fun game. It is a sequel to The World Ends With You, and it's a game. And go play it. I'm rushing through this because Seth, go ahead. We're low on time, but do the last bit story.
Hey, so some tech news today. Amazon is holding a launch event today, right now, Tuesday the 20-something. And they announced an Astro Home robot, which I think looks kind of cool.
What does that even mean?
You can pull a picture of it.
Yeah, pull up a
Oh, no,
picture.
this
What
is
does this
gonna
even
turn
mean?
into some kind of
Yeah, look at
What is that?
the little dude. It's you
No.
can leave this picture up.
That
So
is
it's like
terrifying.
it's like a Roomba,
It's gonna.
but with a
This is
face.
how it
It's
starts.
a Roomba with an Amazon Alexa. Honestly, I used to be skeptical. I'm like, why do I want to put an Alexa in my house? It's just gonna like listen to my words.
Yeah, just listens to
But at
all
this
your
point-
conversations.
At
and,
this
like,
point, it just looks cool, so I'm kind of cool with
It does
that.
not look cool. That
I'll
looks
let
like the
Google-
start of an AI
it does. It says
takeover.
Look,
of death.
I will let Google and Amazon buy out my data and own my soul if it means I can call a little robot dog to my.
Just make your own and name it Canine.
like, hello, Seth. I am here to help you with your daily life.
You can make your own.
Bro, if it sounds like that, I'm
Make your
throwing that
own.
out.
You'll be safe.
I'm throwing it out the window if it sounds
It's
like
gonna
that.
have that exact sound. And you're just gonna be like, yeah, or it's gonna be some British guy on the other end talking. Hello, Seth. Hello, Seth.
But yeah, no, I don't know. It's a
How
little.
may I help you today?
It's a little creepy.
How may I lock you in your house for the rest
how
of your
may-
life?
You're
There's
just-
been an active shooter. We need to lock down the entire home. There's been a robbery down the street.
Oh, you already know someone's gonna make like a self-defense mod of that where
That
they
or
attach a gun to it.
Somebody's gonna hack
know what I
it.
mean?
No. So what's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna hack
Astro
it.
robot, but he's got a gun.
And you know what? And
Anyway,
Lindsay's like, let's
Like
stop talking about
imagine
this.
you break into someone's home and it just runs up to you with like red eyes. You know,
How
it's
about-
like, huh?
how
Yeah,
about we stop
it's just Jeff Bezos
thinking
telling you to
about the
get
end of
out
the
of
world
the
right
house.
now? Please.
All right. That's going to be it here. No more End of the World talk for today. Hope you enjoyed yourself watching us just goof around. And until next time, stay fancy.